Lovely day, everyone. This is M Reviews. And if you're here, today we're going to be talking about the formula mixing picture by Dr. Brown's. We're going to go through the entire box, and we're also going to set it up to show you how it's supposed to be set up. And if you have any questions, leave it down below in the comments. If you have this formula picture, let me know how you like it. Also subscribe for more, because we cover all types of content on this channel. We'll go over a lot of baby products that we purchase, and also just like everyday purchases, just so you know, and any new information that we find out, we'll also share that here. So subscribe for more. But this is the Dr. Brown's formula mixing pitcher, and this is for mixing formula quickly without the clumping, because sometimes when you shake it in the bottle, there might be clumps that you can't really, catch, that you see. And this also helps if you want to like pre-prepare bottles. Like this can make 4 8-ounce bottles. So let's say you have a long day ahead of you, you won't be able to sit there and stop and keep making bottles. So you can make the pitcher, and just put it in the fridge, and you just pour as you need it, and get it out before baby's feeding, or however way you want to use your pitcher. It's your pitcher for your baby, so you know how you want it done, but we're going to go over it today. So bringing it closer, it has a rotating mixing blade that helps dissolve formula without adding air bubbles. This is extremely important if you have like a gassy baby, or a baby that experiences like colic or anything like that. Shaking the bottles, when you have like regular formula in it, when you shake the bottles, it adds more air bubbles into it, which can cause more gas for your baby. So the rotating mixing blade, essentially, just when you're moving it up and down, there's no gas bubbles forming. You're not going to see any gas, you're not going to see any bubbles inside the pitcher because of that mixing blade, which is really good, which is one of the reasons why I decided to purchase it. So you can use this, you can pour this into any bottle. I know it's Dr. Brown's. Dr. Brown makes the pitchers, so of course they're going to show Dr. Brown bottles, but you can pour this into any bottles that you may have. They have the instructions in also 2 different languages. So right here, no clumping, no mess. Locking lid stops the spills. Dishwasher safe, and it mixes up to 32 ounces of formula quickly and easily. So this container can hold 32 ounces. This is the same thing in a different language. And happy feeding. So we're going to go ahead and open that today, and then we're also going to set it up, because when I first purchased, I kind of winged it. Didn't really know how to set it up, so we're going to go over that today and all the parts. Thankfully, this one comes pre-set up. So when it's pre-set up, it can be a little bit difficult to put the pieces back together, but of course, handy dandy manual, and it shows you how to assemble all the parts and what they're for. If you're like me, you might try to find a video like this just to figure it out quicker. Has all the steps to assembly, the mixing instructions. It has it also in different languages as well. And if you do find any surface bubbles or anything, it's good to let the mixture stand for 1 minute to let them kind of go away. Let the bubbles go away before pouring it into the bottle. Because I would say before pouring from the pitcher into the bottle, if it's been sitting for a while, if it's not freshly made, it's always best to give it a few pumps right before you pour it into the bottle. No matter, every time you're going to pour out from this, I would recommend giving it a few pumps. Giving it a few pumps just to mix around the milk, because it's been sitting. You don't know, if there's anything that formed in the meantime. You just mix it up. This is good for 24 hours. So let's say if you're going to fill up to 32, 36, whatever way, this has to be finished within the same day. I would not recommend using it the next day or things like that. I would try to just do as much as I can to for the day. I wouldn't go beyond that. So if you're gonna use this pitcher, it would be best to do it for the day. So if you only need 16 ounces for the day, I would do 16 ounces. Or for the rest of the day, I would do just 16 ounces, because you're not supposed to leave refrigerated milk to roll over beyond that. So that's just the recommendation. So right here, it's currently in a locked position, so you can't get anything out. In order to open that, there's little rifts right here on every pitcher on the side that you would turn it over to like this. Both sides have one. And once it's perfectly in the middle, it goes up like this. If it's down, let's say this side is not, it will not come up. To open, you see it right there? There's the opening. But unless it's perfectly centered on both sides, it will not come up like this. So that's something to be mindful of. So this ledge piece right here, you bend, you can bend it this way and you can pull it outwards. So I'm just gonna take everything apart essentially to set it up with you so that you know how to use it, okay? Okay, sorry, just give me a minute. Okay, so these are all the parts. Very, very simple. Literally comes with 6 parts, 6 pieces per se. I found this a lifesaver, and I actually purchased another one to leave one at another house and just to have, because I thought it was a lifesaver. So to assembly, take this piece, this one, like if you're washing all the parts, you would slide, sorry if you see me come out of the camera, it's because you have to like slide this down. It can be a little challenging. It has like an opening right there. You just slide it down like that. And then we can do this piece next. You'll see it has like, there you go. So going based off of that, it has its own section. So squeeze the sides and you should hear it make a snapping noise when it's positioned properly. 1 second. Okay. So you see these 2 things would be on the side, and then you push in, you'll hear it snap. So that's assembled properly. You'd put this first, because sometimes it can be easy to forget and try to put this first, and then you won't be able to get this on. So put this right up here. There's an opening for it as well. So you find the opening, put it right up there, slide it down like that. Don't matter if it gravitates to the bottom because the picture will keep it from obviously being this low. So you take this piece right here and you go from the side first or you won't be able to get it on. And then it's like that, like an anchor, okay? So now we're gonna put our picture together. So you grab the picture, drop this bad boy in there, boom, ready to go. So when you're pouring in the formula, when you're mixing the formula, you know, you add your water, you add your formula, and then while it's in there, sometimes before even pressing, I kind of just like, you know, swish the formula around a little bit, and then I'll add this in, lock it, make sure it's locked. It says right here, closed. I'll make sure it's closed. And then you just pump, 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 pump. Give it a good few pumps. Make sure everything's nice and mixed, and then you're ready to pour. So you pour that out, and you can preserve it however you usually preserve your milk for the day and things like that, and get it to your baby. So this is the Dr. Brown's Natural Flow Formula Mixing Pitcher, and I find this is very beneficial. Got it on Amazon. I believe it was about $8 and some change. This one was on sale, I believe. So there's other color options available if you prefer black or whatever color that you prefer. They do have other options, but this is very good and helping to, you know, get rid of some of those gas bubbles and things like that. So if you didn't know, now you know. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video.